How's it going, guys? Let's talk about life. So, what affects our emotions the most? What if it's how we think of ourselves? Do I think I'm brilliant? Do I think I'm at fault? Or perhaps bad, or shall we say undesirable to my future spouse? Well, check this out. Take a deep breath, relax, and use your words to create yourself. See, refer to call yourself a brilliant person. Remember, everyone's different, so you're just a unique. How can you compare yourself to others? Uh, you know, do I think I'm at fault? I don't know. I feel like the trick is that if you ever feel like that, just say, I'm kind. I'm a kind person. You can even say if somebody gets upset at you, or ideally you leave the situation, but if you think there's a possibility for diplomacy, state your position. Show that you're who you are with the words that you speak. Now, I, do I need somebody else to tell me what my spouse will be like? Uh, you know, I'm faithful to myself. I know she's going to be a lot like me. And another thought, I've got an idea. I call it 2 stages of exercise. One, a light warm up, and if I'm still feeling into it, then I do the rest of the exercise. I think I'm on the path to being together with my spouse. I think it's me and her. And, a goal, I believe, only becomes a goal when it is written down and planned out on paper. And I think otherwise it's a randomly occurring thought. What else? I think racism and prejudice aren't to be mixed with having a bias towards a particular culture. I'm not talking about being, you know, just like against, somebody who talks, in slang or curses. It's not that you don't like the color of their skin, or, you know, um, same with same-sex people, couples. They if they're not interested in marriage, or they're lazy and wimpy acting, they use the term effeminate. Well, I don't think any man or woman should be quote unquote effeminate or that kind of weak. I think everyone should be strong and healthy. You know what I mean? Now, when upset is caused and words are said, such as I'm strange or lazy or an unfavorable adjective, instead of getting upset, I simply say that I'm a nice person. And what do I do? What do I do? I work reasonably. I don't work too hard. And what I say happens. That's why I say I work reasonably, instead of saying, well, I'm always working hard. It's important to notice what you say. Also, think about people in the context of, if they were sick or unhealthy, would you still want to help them out? Now, people who you're truly close to and share common goals, you're going to want to be there for them. But it's easy to overcome lust. If you imagine that person is crippled, would you still want to help them recover? What else? I think self-acceptance is a focus on what I can change and putting what I can't on the side. And I like to wake up and say I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for, being in a relationship with a amazing spouse. You see, these words create this feeling, and this feeling leads one to the reality. The words come first. And here's another take on life. What if there's some distinguishing factors about, actually, I'll talk about it on the next episode, but check that out. It's going to be about why people are destitute and the mindset and how to just avoid doing that yourself so you don't eventually end up in that position yourself.